Hello there. Dr. Bill Crawford here. I'm a psychologist, a speaker, author of 4 books, host of 2 PBS specials. Here today to bring you another tip on how to help you create the life you want, how to bring more clarity, confidence, creativity into everything you do. Today I want to talk about the subject of self-care. That's a big deal out there. If you Google self-care, you get 240 million hits. There are books being written about self-care. There are trainings that people go to learn about self-care. Supposedly it's a good thing. When I was asked to do a keynote for a convention recently in Dallas, it was the Alliance of Information and Referrals Systems, AIRS. And these were people from all over the world who've made their mission on the planet giving people the information they need to take care of themselves. So it's really all about helping others, but often these folks don't take care of themselves. And I think that's a challenge for us. Either we've learned that it's selfish, or we are afraid that we're only valuable based on what we do for others, that we have no inherent value. And I think those are 2 situations, 2 perspectives that we do not want to use to drive our thinking. That's why I love the quote that I'm sending out to those 5,000 people on my quote list that says, "Self-care isn't selfish. It's actually a gift to all concerned. You can't serve from an empty vessel." That is adapted from Eleanor Brown. And the adaptation is, I put that component in, it's a gift to all concerned. Self-care is a gift to all concerned. Now, we were not trained to see it that way. We were trained to see ourselves as if we take care of ourselves before we take care of others, that is bad. And people will not want to be around us. But again, what that says is our only values comes from what we can do for others. And I think it was kind of taught to us by well-meaning people who were trying to keep us happy and safe. But what it has resulted in is us giving and giving, almost like this is our life energy. And we give some over here, we give some over here, and we give some over here, and we give some over here until we start to feel drained and depleted and empty. And remember, you can't serve from an empty vessel. We can't be there for others when we have nothing to give. Now, this concept, there is another concept out there that I think could be helpful, and that is the concept of being centered. I think people say being centered is a good thing. I want to be more centered. And we can be client-centered in therapy, that's good. We can be student-centered in education, that's good. We can be customer-centered in business, that's good. But you better not be self-centered. That's bad. See the problem? If centered is good, why is being centered on ourselves bad? Why is taking care of ourselves bad? Because we're coming from this either-or perspective. And I think that's a perspective we want to change. I suggest we look at it as both and, that we combine the concept of self-care and being there for others and see how they support each other. One of the things I talk about when I do my seminars, I give people 4 questions they can ask themselves anywhere, anytime to shift from that lower brain where our fears of either being selfish or selfless come from, to this upper 80% of the brain, where we would know what we would want for someone we love. That's the 4th question. Would I teach and or recommend what I'm thinking and feeling and doing, how I'm being to my children, my child, someone I love? Even people who don't have children tell me that really makes a difference. Because I think we're really good at doing for those we love. We sense what they need, we meet those needs out of love, and it is our way of loving them, and it's a wonderful thing. But notice what we don't do. We don't take care of our own needs. We wait for someone else to sense our needs and take care of them for us. We may drop little hints about what we need, and when people don't get the hints, we get pretty upset. Matter of fact, some of us will even judge how much someone loves us by their ability to sense what we need without us telling them. And if we have to tell them, I'm sorry, it doesn't count anymore. The problem with that is the expert on the planet at what we need is us. We know how much rest we need, how much food we need, how much time we need to ourselves in order to be our best. And I suggest we bring that expert into the picture, consult that expert in what we need, and recognize that when we take care of ourselves, we can be there for someone in a powerful way. Instead of kind of giving and giving and giving and getting drained and empty, I'm going to encourage you to see it this way. There's a wellspring that starts deep within us. And we're the only one who knows where this wellspring is. This is where our life energy comes from. As we keep this wellspring clean and free-flowing, it fills us up first and spills over to those around us. They still get our love and attention and energy. They just now get it from a fulfilled person. And the quality of our living and the quality of our giving goes up. So I would encourage you to ask yourself the question, what would it be like if you started taking care of yourself like you would take care of someone you love? Because see, I bet you're already good at knowing what that looks like and feels like, taking care of someone you love. And what I think will start to happen is you'll start to see that your ability to be there for others is just multiplied 10 times. Your ability, the quality of your giving, the quality of your living goes up, and you will be happier. And those around you will be happier. They won't have to sense what you need. You can take more responsibility for taking care of that. And then if they do something for you, that's just wonderful. That's kind of icing on the cake. But we're not depending on them guessing what we need before we take care of ourselves. I do this because what I do as a professional is to help others. I go give presentations all around the world. I travel a lot. I do counseling, and that is all about giving to others, and I love that, and I'm a big fan of doing that for a living. However, I have to take care of myself in order to do that well. If I don't, I get sick, and the quality of my presentation, my quality of counseling goes down, or I'm not able to do it at all. So I know that taking care of myself allows me then to be there for others. I would encourage you to look at those aspects of your life. For those of you who do find yourself giving to others, which is a wonderful way, are you treating yourself in that same way? If not, here's an opportunity to begin to change that, because it is a gift to all concerned. I hope you're finding these videos valuable. I'm having a wonderful time bringing them to you. If you do, please hit the like button. If you think your friends might find value in this message, please share it with them. You know, Google, YouTube, Facebook, they pay a lot of attention to how many likes, how many shares. So it would be a wonderful thing for all concerned. If you would like to have me come and do a presentation to your organization on how to take care of ourselves so that we can be there for others, just go to my website, Ph.D.com. Or just Google Bill Crawford. I'll come up on the first page. Hit the contact button, let me know what you're interested in, and I would love to work with you around that. In the meantime, here's to you, bringing more clarity about what you need, confidence in your ability to meet those needs, and creativity to the process of meeting those needs to everything you do. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.